Shalom, good evening. The last time we was talking about, we start to talk lately about different verse that equal 2 times Satan, 718. So we start with Chinerko, his value is Chen. We talk about the concept of Chen with the Yud. After we talk about Vayas Yoshiyahu, we start with this every time we get to all kind of association that we have with this verse, right? We start with something and just go to completely other place. Association, right? So now we are continuing with this. We'll take another verse in Kohelet 4:13. Kohelet. How you say Kohelet?
Oh, Ecclesiastes.
Yes, it's a word that I cannot pronounce. טוב, ילד מסכן וחכם מלך זקן וכסיל. It's better a poor child smart, but is smart, from of a king that is old and stupid. Right, so this verse equals 718 was what is 2 times Satan. It means 2 times son of Rivka. It means this refers to the good inclination and the bad inclination. Right, so the question, who is who here? It's a big question. Usually the interpretation would say that the old is a bad inclination and the young is a good inclination, because when we born, the ones that born first is a bad inclination, right? Only when we are bar mitzvah, we start to realize that we have a good inclination and we have to take responsibility to do good thing.
Right.
But and really you can understand this in the 2 ways. But I see the poor kid more like the bad inclination, and the old king like the good inclination. For some reason. ילד, like we said, it's a kid, right? A boy. Equal Ariel in order number. So I prefer him as the bad inclination, what I represent. Even really I am both of them, right? Okay, so ילד מסכן וחכם equal 288. Right? Which knows the word tov, good. It means good, it means better, a boy that is so ילד מסכן וחכם equal to 288, and this will be the main subject today, this number. It's a Kabbalistic, very important number called Rapach, 288 spark, ניצוצות.
Sparks.
Right, so it's the main concept we will talk about. If I take only ילד מסכן with a big nun, ילד מסכן with a big nun, equal 3 times this number. What is donkeys? And many other things, we will get to this. But we see that we have here 2 times the int of this number, 288. In the past, we explained that one of the kind of gematria we teach, that it's what you call the drawing of the letter. Tsiura otiyot. You know, each letter, she's made from other letter. And if you calculate the letters that together make one letter, you receive different kind of gematria. For example, Aleph is Yud, is 2 Yud, and Vav, what is 26, instead of 1. Right? So if I do the gematria of Ariel in this kind of gematria, Resh is 200, the same. Right. Resh is just one letter. Yud is 10, the same. Ariel, Aleph, it's again 26. And Lamed is Kaf Vav. What is 26?
Kaf Vav?
Kaf Vav.
Kaf Vav.
What is 26 too? So what we receive? 288. Now if I do the same thing with Avraham, the Aleph of Avraham is 26. The Bet of Avraham is 18. 3 Vav. The Resh is again 200. The Hey. The Hey is again 3 times Vav, is 18, like the Bet. And the Mem is Kaf Vav. What is 26? Rabbi Ginsburg gives something very precise about each letter. He said this is the way you should calculate the drawing of the letter. Even there are different opinions which how you write a letter, right?
Right.
You can say that Hey is a dalet and Yud. So then you will receive 14. Etc. So there can be different opinion about few letters. Still, Rabbi Ginsburg didn't say you can do this, you can do this. He said this is the way you do it. When we're talking about gematria. So what we receive with Avraham?
So how is Hey 18?
3 Vav.
Oh, 3 Vav.
3 Vav.
Wow.
It's like you have a Vav in 3 dimensions. You have a Vav like this, and Vav like this. Or a small Vav like this.
Wow.
The Hey is התפשטות. The point become wide.
Right.
All right, so to each direction he go. To 3 dimensions, he become wide. Right. It's one of the explanation of the wide of the Bina, the letter Hey, right? That the mother. Okay, so how much equal together? Can you calculate?
288.
The same thing. we will have to learn, of course, what is the concept of the rapach and what this has to do with the concept of the snake, the donkey, and the chen, everything we do. Where the rapach? In which part of the soul are the rapach? We'll have to learn all this, you know. What exactly is the place where is the work of rectification of the rapach? You know, if I eat something, if I enjoy it of anything, is a correction of the rapach. Right. Any good thing we do, if it is according to the law of the Torah, is to bring back the rapach to holiness. Okay? This number equal to chesed plus gvura. Then you have here not only Avraham, you have here Yitzchak too. At 72 plus 216 chesed plus gvura equal 288.
Right.
And if I take from his name I raise Yimach. I take out Yimach.
Erase.
I erase. It means I take out from the Gematria of 146 what is his name, Shmo.
Right.
Yimach minus Yimach, what is Chen? Yimach, Chen have to do with the falling spark. Because Chen, it's not good and it's not bad. It's like what you call Klipat Noga, the shell of Noga. Noga equal Chen in Kabbalah. So all the rectification has to do with this place.
Wow.
And this exactly what I'm doing with all my teaching. I'm talking about all the discussion between Yaakov and Esav. It's not about what is legal and what is not legal. It's about the things we don't know that are in the middle. It's why if you do the Gematria of Nitzot, spark, equal 246. This is the way it is written in the Bible with the Yud. Right? It's correct?
Yeah.
246. What is Tselem? The image of Elohim, of God. Not the image of Yudke Vavke, the image of Elohim. And equal Memutza. Memutza, it means intermediate. It means this has to do with the concept of the intermediate between the holy word and the not holy word. It's intermediate. It's where we do the rectification of the rapach. It's what I have to do with the concept of chen, of noga.
I don't understand. 246. Nitzot is 246 and Tselem is 86.
Tselem Elohim.
Tselem Elohim.
Tselem Elohim. Tselem Elohim is Avraham, is 248. Tselem Elohim.
Okay.
And this all the commandment of do this is 248. All the commandment we do is to fix the rapach. This is the idea of all commandment. Right? It's why we do the commandment. So ממוצע it means intermediate. Okay? It is a concept you call them rapach ניצוצים. To rapach ניצוצים. We have chen here. Equal his name Avraham, Shmo Avraham, 594. Equal Even Israel, the stone of Israel. Even Israel refer in one way to Yosef, in another way to Esav. משם רואה אבן ישראל, ויפוזו זרועי ידיו מידי אוויר יעקב, משם רואה אבן ישראל. It's a very interesting verse. Okay, before we get more deep to the rapach, if I take from his name the word erase out, it's meant what fell down, it's represented by the word yimach. This is exactly the curse. It's what we lost. Equal rapach. It means 346 minus 58 equal 288. Now, one of the things that equal rapach is רואה אחד, one shepherd. No free, one. It is written 2 times in the book of Ezekiel, one shepherd. Once with Nova, once with Vav. Here we're talking about Ezekiel, the chapter 34. It's a long chapter that talk about shepherd. Ezekiel 34, Lamed Dalet. Okay, so there appears the expression that in this day will be one shepherd.
One shepherd.
So one shepherd, רואה אחד equal 288. In the beginning, this chapter talk about the bed רואים, the bed shepherd, the beginning of the chapter. It talk about different bed chapter of Israel, right? And after he talk about the future, the good future that will be, and God himself will be the shepherd, etc. Right? Now, in this chapter of Ezekiel appear a very interesting verse that I take the opportunity to talk about. Shimut דבר Hashem. Listen the word of God. Shim'u דבר Hashem. I write only the Yud with the acronym of the name of Shaddai. That's why it's interesting. Shimut דבר Hashem equal 648, what is 2 times Chai square. 2 times 324. Equal to Mashiach plus Miriam, or Nachash plus Miriam. If Miriam it's Yishai, like we explained, so Yishai called Nachash. Nachash plus Miriam. Now, this expression, Shemut Var Hashem, appear 20 times in the Bible. 20 times have to do with the crown. It's a crown revelation. 20, 20 equal Keter, 620. We talked about this many times in the past. Now, if I wrote Shemut Var Hashem in filling letter, Shin, Mem, Ayin, Vav, Dalet, Bet, Resh, and Hashem, I write Jezer number 72 with the maximum filling letter, equal 2020.
But what's the rest of the verse?
Shemut Var Hashem. There are 20 times Shemut Var Hashem in the Bible. So basically talk to the shepherd that they are bad, etc. This in this verse. We are not going to learn now the verse because this has to do with Corona. I stop with this verse. If I write in filling letter, Shemut Var Hashem, it means this year, and this year contain all the period we are in. Agenda 2030. All these 10 years have to do with the year of 2020. What have to do with the Corona, with Crown Revelation.
Right.
We talk about a beautiful verse that equal 2020 in the past. Another verse in Eov, if you remember, in one of the first lessons in this series. So it's interesting that we hear the name of Shaddai that refer to the Trinity, to everything we teach. Right, the Shin is Shlomo, Dalet is David, Yud is Yishai. Okay, so something very special in this year that we have to listen to the Word of God. Var Hashem equal 4 times Chen. 4 times Chen. Right? The Word of God is the first Word of God in the creation. Will be light. Yehi Or equal Var Hashem. Shemu equal Yitzchak. Mashiach Chen. Okay, so this is very basic concept. This is very basic concept. It's Absag Maban, it's a fulfilling letter that all of the name of God, that all the Kabbalah based on it. Absag Maban. Right? 72, 63, 45, and 52. 4 basic ways to write the name of God in filling letter. That these 4 ways to write correspond to Yud Kevavke, to the four letter of the name of God. Okay, so will be light is 4 times Chen. In the past we give many lessons how the average of all these 4 names is Chen, how the first letter of the first name with the second letter of the second name with the third letter of the third name and the 4th letter of the 4th name equal Chen. So we learned about this in the past. There are many nice things about this. So the first word of God is 4 times Chen, is why Yitzchak Lav Esav, Vayehav Yitzchak Lav equal 232, Why? כי ציד בפיו equal again 232, because he have ant in his mouth. Alright, so something very basic in everything we teach, and this is יצחק, חן משיח. Can be Lucifer too. Right? This, the rectification of the Rapach have to do with all the concept that fell down in what you call the breaking of the vessel. Okay, this was by the way.
That's why maybe Shimu also means to gather, you know, but Vaishama.
Vaishama, it means to put, to collect, to put them,
all the
everybody
sparks,
together, yeah. About Shaul, it is a thing, Vaishama. It is 7 times rating Shma Dvar Hashem, not Shim'u Dvar Hashem, Shma Dvar Hashem Melech Yehuda. Shma Dvar Hashem, instead of Shimu, just here. You don't talk to many, you talk to one person, so it's Shma. Shma equal 410, what is the Mashiach plus Eliyahu. Dvar Hashem again, 233, 4 times Chen. Melech Yehuda, King of Yehuda equal Eliyahu Hanavi. This is exactly what we said. The concept of the king of David is Eliyahu Hanavi. And together equal very basic number, 762. What is Yosef? Plus Miriam, plus Yeshu. What is 3 times donkey? 3 times Hamor. This Yeshu can refer to the rabbi, to Yaakov. It is Yaakov below, Yaakov that is Yitzchak, and is Yaakov above. Is David below, and is David above. Eliyahu equals son. So is a son below, and is a son of God above. Right? Is a David, and is the root of David, like we explained. Okay? So this Yosef is a father, Miriam is a mother, and Yeshu is a son. Alright, it's like Chabad. It's why we have 3 times donkey. Donkey refers to the low concept, not to the high concept of Jesus. Refer to the free concept of what we call the horse, the mule, and the donkey. All the 3 of them, you can call it the white donkey of Mashiach. It's all donkey. And this equal, when you write Yeshua in symmetry, what is it refers to the Chaya, to the second coming of Jesus. You write Yeshua this way, with the two eyes, refers to the sun and the moon. Chama plus Levana equal Ein, 140, like we explained in the past. So the revelation of Jesus with this letter refer to the Chaya, not the Yechida, not the first coming, the second coming. In the second coming will be the Yechida too, will be the first coming too, but it will be less dominant. This is like Mashiach ben David. Above with the Ein in the middle is like Mashiach ben Yosef. With a 7 dead cow, we have 7 letters, and there are 7 good cow, and it's like a body and a soul. In the moment you have a body and a soul, what is dominant is a body. Okay? What is, of course, Esav, we have the letter of Esav is $1 million, and Yeshua is $1 million when you write million with Yud, so you have here $2 million. This chapter in Ezekiel, it starts with Ben Adam ינבא על רועי ישראל. Ben Adam,
Son of man.
Ezekiel call all the time Ben Adam. Ben Adam, it's like, have to do with rectification. Because Ben is like behema.
Ben is son.
Ben is son.
First of all.
Yeah. But then it is written Adam ובהמה תושיע השם. You will give salvation to Adam and בהמה. Ben, it's Shemba, refer to the Shechina. The Shechina called בהמה רבה. The Shechina in Kabbalah called בהמה. And the Vav, this is the last hay of the name of God. And the Vav, the letter Vav, called Ma. This is the name of Ban.
Right.
When you write Yud,
Yeah.
Yud, you can write it in one way, but you write each letter, you write Hey like this, Vav like this, and Hey like this.
Mm-hmm.
It means you double the Yud Ke Vav Ke, the 26. Yud equal 20, Hey instead of 5 became 10, Vav instead of 6 became 12. Alright, so this called the name of Ban, this refers to the concept of Ben. And Adam is what you call Bilui Ma. This is called Ma in Kabbalah. We have Ab, Sag, Ma, Ban. 72, 63, 45, 52. So Ma equal Adam. So this is Ben Adam. Ben Adam. This when you write the name of God with the Aleph. With the Aleph, you call it Milui Alpin.
Right.
You write the Vav. You write the Hey like this, and you write the Vav like this. So then you receive 45.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Adam together equal Meheitavel. What is the wife of the first king of the rectification of the breaking of the vessel, Hadar. It means what is the rectification really is Ben Adam. You say to a person, when we ask somebody to behave well, we say to Ben Adam.
Right.
Be a human being.
Human being.
But Ben Adam, it's like Adam and Behema. It means you have here like a connection of what you call Kudsha Brichu and Shchinte.
Right.
The Shechina and the HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Shechina go down to the world. Go down. Right. And all the rectification of everything have to do with this connection. When all the commandment we do is to make the connection between God that is above the world and God that is part of the nature. Right. What the Shechina that shochen, it means he live in the nature. He give life to the nature.
Right.
Right? So it's like a big animal compared to what is above. Okay?
Right.
This is Chen in all the. This is 97. What is Chen in all the degree of Gematria? You have Chen, what is 58 plus 22. Chen in order number. Nun is a 14 letter. Het is a 8 letter together 22 plus 13 in small number. Het is 8. Nun instead of 50 is 5 together is 13. And the final small number, what is 4? Well, here we have 58. So together is made of L. Right? So this is the secret of rectification. Chen. Chen, what is Ben Adam. Right? So this too call himself Ben Adam in his prophecy in many places. Okay? So God said to Ezekiel, Ben Adam, inave. It's a verb of being prophet. How you say inave?
Prophesy.
Prophesies on the shepherd of Israel. Inabe al roi Israel. In all this say we will talk a lot about the concept of the shepherd. Like we did in the beginning. I will kill the 3 shepherds in 1 day, in 1 month. בן אדם נווה על רועי ישראל. This equal 1082. What is Shlomo ben David melech Israel. This is the first verse in Mishle. Mishle Shlomo ben David melech Israel. We have here the acronym of Shakai. Israel here came instead of Yishai. This is a place where you have Israel when Yaakov contained Esav in his middle, secret of Yishai. Shlomo ben David melech Israel. And only Roy Israel, the shepherd of Israel, who's are the shepherd of Israel? Roy Israel equal 827. Who was the shepherd of Israel?
Shepherd.
The shepherd of Israel. Who's there? והקימותי לי כהן נאמן. This appears in the book of Shmuel. The first Shmuel, second chapter, 35. And equal Esav plus Ishmael. We say that the priest is Esav in the appearance of Ishmael. In the Gematria we have only Esav plus Ishmael equal this number. The shepherd of Israel is Esav and Ishmael. Did you hear this? Did you know this? And equal Vakimoti li Kohen Ne'eman. And this is a verse that we will talk a lot. Not this lesson, in the next session with God's help. How much equal Kohen Ne'eman in filling letter? Kaf. Hey, Nun, Aleph, Mem, Nun, faithful. When we talk about the moon,
A faithful priest.
Faithful priest. And I don't know if we talk about the riding on the white horse yet, in the book of Revelation. He talk about the rider on the white horse, he call him Ne'eman, faithful, ve'amiti. And real one, ve'amiti equal a ton. female donkey. If you write רואה in filling letter, רש, עין, ה' equal a tone with filling letter. א', ת', ו', נ'. A tone equal רואה. So the shepherd is a tone, what refer to Esav. And refer to God too. Because Esav, we put it in the place of God. Right? So when God said, I will do, it means that the bad guy will do in this world. Every time, there are many places that God say, I will be shepherd, I will do this, I will do this.
Oh.
This is always have to do, when you talk about God himself, have to do with the priesthood. Because this is the representation of God in the world, the priest. The essence of God. Right? Yaakov referred to the word of Atzilut. Right? It's another concept. But when we talk about the essence, God himself have to do with the Aton. The Chamor have to do with Yaakov. The Aton have to do with Esav. All the word of Atzilut have to do with the donkey, with the Chamor.
רואה זה רעה.
So רואה, shepherd is Aton, 655. Okay, so how much equal Cohen Naaman? Faithful shepherd, Cohen נאמן, יצחק משיח חן. Okay, so it's a lot of what to talk about this verse. We will get to it. How the concept of being faithful has to do with the donkey, with his sachar, with the riding on the white horse, with the moon. We already saw that had to do with the moon. We said that the moon is a priest. Okay, so this will be in the continuation with God help. So Esav plus Ishmael, right? This is a model we gave instead of Avraham, what is a priest. We gave two models. One model is Esav, Yaakov with Vav, Yitzchak, Avraham. Esav in the appearance of Avraham, right? This is like the Aleph. Yaakov in the appearance of Yitzchak, Esav in the appearance of Avraham, but it is a separation between two. Right?
Right.
It's not something that is really... This represents here the godliness. Now instead of this, in the other model, we have Yitzchak in the appearance of Avraham, Rivka in the appearance of Sarah, Yaakov in the appearance of Yitzchak, and Esav in the appearance of Ishmael. The appearance of Ishmael is when we talk about a Sephardic guy. Have the appearance of Ishmael. It's mean he's a Sephardi Jew, not an Ashkenaz Jew. We talk about the donkey. Right? The Mashiach is Ashkenaz, but the donkey is Sephardi. Okay? So it's why Avraham is a priest, refer to this concept.
Mashiach is Ashkenazi?
The Rabbi Melubavitch is not Ashkenazi.
Okay.
When I talk about Mashiach ben David, the Rabbi Gilbur is Ashkenazi too. So the shepherd of Israel have to do with Esav and Ishmael. Roe Israel in order number equal chen chen, 160. In a serial number gematria, מספר סידורי. רואה ישראל in order number gematria equal chen chen. Now it is another verse interesting there, the 14 בנווה טוב ובמראה שמן תראנה. It talk about the future when they will have, the sheep will have a good food, quoi, a good מראה. בנווה, how you translate טוב? ובמראה שמן תראנה. We have here the acronym of שטות, foolishness.
You want to translate? בנווה טוב ובמראה שמן?
In how you say נווה? It's a place where is like נווה מדבר. How you translate נווה?
נווה מדבר.
It's like a place where you find a tree and water and everything you need, a nice places.
Right.
Or nave. A nice field.
A shady spot, a good shade in the desert, and a.
It's not in the desert. It's not in the desert. Beneveto, mir'eh, what they eat, the grass they eat.
Right.
Fat grass. They will tir'ena, it means they will they will eat. It came from the word ro'eh.
Right.
So you have the acronym of shtut, foolishness. 715. The middle point of 715 is Mashiach. We talked in the past that shtut, foolishness, it's to go to the side. It's mean do not be focused. Listot, from the word Satan.
To veer from the path.
From the main path.
Right.
So you think that it's a bad thing, you know. Usually you want to, all the sheep will go to the center. They will be all together.
Right.
And here you have in a holy way the concept of being foolish.
Foolish, right? Wandering off of the.
If shtut is to go to the side, what means the middle point of shtut is what we explain. Shtut shitatit, the systematic foolishness. If you are systematic, it means you are focused to the middle. It's completely systematic foolishness. Or the concept of the $2 million, etc. is a foolishness, but it's a systematic foolishness. All right, so this is one of the hint about what kind of food they will eat, the sheep of Israel in the future. It's another verse in the same chapter, verse 15. Chapter. אני ארעץ לי, I will, how you say?
ירעץ אני.
אני ארעץ לי.
I will
ואני
lead my sheep
ארצה נאום
and I will lay them down,
השם אלוקים.
says
The
God.
word, how you say נאום?
Says.
Says אדוני אלוקים. This equal 1080, what is ציפור מדברת חן. The name of my book from the beginning, when I start to write about Mashiach, the bird, the talk חן. This name is always relevant. We talk about, we say that we are the year of ויכתוב משה, משה wrote. Alright, so we talk about all the connection between the book of God in the finning letter equal 783 this year. Sefer Hashem. Right? We talk about this, and we say that ויכתוב משה, משה wrote equal 783. So what he wrote? I started to write my book with this title in the year that corresponds the year of 5744, and the verse 5744 in the Torah is ויכתוב משה. Right, so we talk about all this in the past. All kind of in that there are many things with this name.
Right.
Okay, I use this opportunity to talk about this chapter in Ezekiel that talk about concept of the shepherd. There are a few more interesting verses. In Yeshayahu 27:10, שם יראה עגל ושם ירבץ.
There the calf will walk around.
He will be fed.
Yeah. There he will eat and there he will lay down.
With the acronym of Yeshua, who is the Egel? The Egel is referred to Jesus. Because Yosef is a bull. The Egel is a baby cow. But Yeshua refers to the Chaya. It means to, it's not Yeshua, it's Yeshua. Refer to the bull and the female bull, to the cow. Okay, it means the Chaya, the concept of Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben Yosef will be fed by Mashiach ben David. Okay? This equals 1,476. It's like you put 1,000 what is Mashiach ben Yosef plus Mashiach ben David.
Let's say so.
And Esau in the middle. David with Yud. To get 1,000 is David with
Right.
Yud. If I write David with no Yud, I can put here Yeshua. What we have here? when we talk about the moon, ועת בשחק נאמן צלע, a witness in heaven, fruitful, forever. Sela, it means
faithful.
Faithful. Sela, it means very, very well. With a big mantzapach, with nun mantzapach, it was the same thing. We passed to this number the last lessons. יש עד בשחק, עד בשחק, witness in heaven, equal Ariel. And another interesting verse of shepherd, והנה רואה בצאן. And here he is רואה, shepherd with the sheep, right? Like when Shmuel came to Yishai, after he passed through all the brother of David, he said, it's not anymore, because it's not any one of these, the Mashiach Hashem. It's not, you don't have somebody else. So then they say, עוד שאר הקטן, it is another small one, they thought that is a mamzer, they thought is a... So they even did show it to Shmuel, right? So then it is another one that is with the sheep. והנה רואה בצאן equal Ariel. Now, this refers to David. And we say, I am Shlomo. But like I explained many times, Shlomo is David too. Because he's a... Why Shlomo is David too? Because the Rabbi, the son, is the secret of Tamar. Tamar equals Shemesh, and she has two children, Zerah, Peretz, and Zerah. Peretz refers to Esau, and Zerah refers to Yitzchak, or Yaakov. Okay, so I come back to the religion through the Rabbi, not through the Rabbi Ginsburg. So I am his son. I am not much more young of Rabbi Ginsburg. In one way, is one generation above me, and another we are the same generation. Right. Now, when Natan gave the name to Yedidia, to Shlomo, it is written Shmo Yedidia. His name is Yedidia, בעבור Hashem. Shmo Yedidia equal David to Shlomo. Shmo Yedidia, right? The way it is written in the Bible. Equal David plus Shlomo, what is 389. Is the father of Yeshua. Who was the father of Yeshua? Who is the father of the Rabbi? You know what was the name of the son of Pinchas? Avishua. What is the father of Yeshua? The same gematria. 300. Pinchas equal Yitzchak. Pinchas is Eliyahu. Pinchas equal Yitzchak. Right. And his son, the name of his son was Avishua. What is the father of Yeshua? Father of Yeshua is the secret of the donkey. It's why the father of the Rabbi, his name is Levi Yitzchak, what he called Chamor. Right? Explained this many times.
Right.
עוד שער הקטן, the way they say to Shmuel, it is another one. A rest, שער, somebody that left.
A remainder.
A remainder one, small. עוד, another, equal רוח אפנו משיח השם, חזיר כשר, כושר פיג, 745. And after, והנה רואה בצאן is Ariel, קפצן, צמח שמו, his name is plant, etc. Okay? Well, this was, by the way, now we say that ילד מסכן, a poor boy, we talk about a poor boy, an intelligent, that is better of old king and old stupid
Better
king.
than.
Okay? First of all, we have two words that about the ילד מסכן, it is written apart this, that is and is smart. וחכם. And about the old king, it is written וכסיל. וכסיל. With a big man, מנצפח, equals 760, what is have to do with this year. We talk about this number. 5,783 is the prime number, 760. Okay, so these two words refer to this year, with a big man. Vixil equal horse. One of the reasons I think this is a good inclination. It's the horse, it's not the donkey. Okay? Now we say that ילד מסכן with a big nun equal 864, what is חמורי, with a big man, what is 3 times רפ"ח, 3 times 288, what is a verse that has to do with shepherds that the Torah talk about Joseph. היה רואה את אחיו בצאן. It means
he would shepherd his brother.
His brother among the sheep. It means his brother are sheep.
Right. Wow.
היה רואה את אחיו בצאן. Equals the same thing, 864.
Wow.
This is in Bereshit 37:2. Right in the beginning of the Parashat Vayeshev. Now, what Yosef, we talk about Yosef, it's a verse about Yosef. What Yosef had to do with the concept of Rapach. In Kabbalah, Yosef is the main concept of the Rapach. If I do Yud time Vav, it means 10 times 6, time Samech, 60, time 80, equal 1,000 times Rapach.
Wow. 288,000.
The Sphira of Yesod is the concept that it enjoy it of what is below him. It means, like we say, everything we eat, we are contact. I see a nice picture, I hear music. It's a rectification of the rapach. It's a spark, He gives me pleasure. The pleasure that he gives me, it's a life. If I eat something, I have pleasure. If I eat, I see a nice thing, a nice movie, it gives me pleasure. Right. So this is life. Right? So if what I see is according to the Torah, what I see will be removed. This pleasure, this life, this holy spark will be removed from out of holiness to holiness. And with God, Ashgacha Pratit, everything we have to do, each one in his life, the people he meet, the thing he do, the work he do, have to do with his part in this life of what he has to rectify. Right. Everybody have different things that belong to his soul that he has to bring them back to the holiness. So my connection with my wife, of anything that gives me pleasure is my wife, is with the Sphira of Yesod. So this is a concept where all the rectification of Rapach take place in the Sphira of Yesod. Okay, the concept of Yesod. Now, if I take now the other guy, Melech, Zaken, the exil, he's a king. I mean, he have people that give him respect as a king, right? He have a kingdom. The kid, he don't have yet kingdom. After it is written in Mishle that מבית האסורים יצא למלוך. So this make a reverence of him to Yosef. Have to do with Yosef. It's why ילד מסכן equal rapach, like we said. ילד מסכן וחכם, it's why ילד מסכן וחכם equal rapach. Okay? So I have to do with Yosef. It is written there in Mishle, מבית האסורים יצא למלוך. He came out from the prison to become king. And after it is a second boy, הילד השני. So there are three concepts. הילד השני, I think this refers to Jesus. The way that Rabbi Ginsburg explained these three concepts, he will say that the old guy is a bad inclination, the ילד מסכן, the poor boy, is a good inclination, and both belong to the nefesh הבהמית, to the animal. I mean, in the animal soul, you have good and evil. And the nefesh האלוקית refer to the second boy. Okay? I see it a little bit different. So מלך זקן וכסיל, we say וכסיל equal os, equal 373. It's not a number that we use much. But still I find interesting things there. החמישי, the fifth one. Every time it is a חמישי, Rabbi Ginsburg says that is a משיחי, the same letter. חמישי is משיחי. It's the messianic one, the one that has to do with the Mashiach. Why who is the fifth? The fifth head is a rabbi. Is the fifth one. There are five, the first head of the beast. We say that it's a Baal Shem Tov, it's Admor HaZaken, it's Rabbi Nachman Breslev, it's Rabbi Cook, and it's Rabbi Melubavitch, the fifth one. This is the beast that, how it is written, that was and she's not anymore. Right? Mm-hmm. We will come back to this. So the first gematria with this number is the fifth one. So something go very well with the concept of the rabbi. Nasiu is a president. You cannot say he's a president about the kids, but the rabbi is a president. נשיא is always ניצוצו של יעקב אבינו. is נשיא. The spark of יעקב אבינו. In every generation, the president of the generation, it's not like the president of the United States, it's a Jewish concept of president, is the spark of יעקב אבינו. נשיא. It can be Yitzchak Avinu.
Yitzchak, right.
Yaakov is Yitzchak.
Right.
It cannot be Yosef because we don't call Yosef our father. Mm-hmm. So it can be Yaakov, it can be Yitzchak. But the custom of Israel is to call him Yaakov. Mm-hmm. This expression, ניצוצו של יעקב אבינו, is a נשיא, נשיא הדור. So Nasiru, it's appearing in the Bible, in Ezekiel 44:3. When God ordered Abraham to sacrifice Yitzchak, he tell him to take him al echad ha'arim, that I will show you. Al echad ha'arim. On top of one of the mountains. The mountain refers to the Chaya, to the Rabbi, always. Mm-hmm. The mountain, it's like the Avot, our sages, it's like the father, it's like the righteous man, it's the mountain. Mm-hmm. So the sacrifice is on top of one of the mountains. It refers to it's a Yechida revelation. This refers to the Chaya, but it's on top. It's on top of the concept of the Rabbi. Vayizbach Sham. In this place is sacrifice. Another expression that equal the same. Vayizbach Sham. He did the sacrifice there. והנה רבקה, and here רבקה appear, והנה רבקה. We say that the Rabbi referred to רבקה and Sarah. והנה רבקה. Right? When Eliezer pray his prayer to God, so before he finished to say his prayer, that I will the woman that she will do so and so, and Rivka appear. והנה רבקה. רבקה refer to the Rabbi. עץ ארז. The tree of ארז. עץ, לא עץ ארז, עץ הארז. You remember when we talk about the beginning of the chapter 11 in Zechariah, there is the appearance of three trees, from the tall one What is the Erez? Refer to the rabbi, after is the brosh, refer to the rabbi, after the alon, that refer to the last one, right? So the Erez refer to the rabbi. So Etz, the tree of ha'erez, Erez equal Yitzchak, by the way, right? The rabbi is Yitzchak too. So Etz ha'erez equal this number 2. ויאמר אנוכי אגאל. He said, I will redeem. Who says so? You know when...
Boaz?
Yeah. It's not Boaz says so. It's a Goel Karov. So when
family
Boaz said to Ruth that before I can redeem you, I have to check with the closest Goel, Redeemer. It is somebody that is more close to redeem of me. So then he go to him and he asked him if he want to redeem, it means to receive the land of Elimelech. And he said, yes. And then he said, but you have to know that when you receive his land, you have to receive his wife as well together. You have to receive Ruth. All right, so then so first of all he said, all right, Anochi Egal. And it is written in Kabbalah that the closest Goel is Mashar ben David, and Boaz, that is the Goel Rachok, refer to Mashar ben Yosef. Okay? So it means this said, it's like Mashar ben David, that in the past he was not ready yet to do this act, because he was worried, פן אשחית את נחלתי, because Ruth, she was Moavian, he was worried. He was worried about this, right? Because it is written that you cannot be with, we cannot marry with Moab.
With a Moabite.
Yeah. Right. Of course, it is explanation why we can still, why David is legal. Even he came from a Moavian. Right. Our sages said it is written Moavi and not Moavia.
Right.
The reason why God said, he gave a reason why you cannot receive Moavi and Ammoni, Bikal Hashem. Because they didn't receive you when you come back to Egypt, they didn't receive you with water. So he gave a reason, right? So the question is, this problem refers to the woman. The woman is supposed to stay in the house. She don't supposed to go out and to offer food to stranger. All right. So when the angel asked Abraham, it is a question.
Right.
We have to save Lot. It is a question in heaven, because what came out from Lot? Ruth Moavia and Naama Ammonite. And it is written that we cannot marry them, so why we have to save them? So they check with Abraham, where is Sarah? So she's modest, she's in the tent. All right, it means the woman don't supposed to go out. So now we have the possibility, a legal possibility, we have a good reason to save Lot from Sodom. Because the woman, this reason they give, the Torah they give a reason. If she didn't give a reason, if she will say, yes, you cannot marry with Moavian and Ammoni, with no reason, so this refers to the man, male and female. You cannot say that about Amalek, this not refer about anybody else. But because they give a reason, and the reason is not relevant for the woman, it's why our sages say it's written Moavia, not Moavia. Right? Right? In this time, David was hiding in Sdom. He was, all right, so we have to save David from Sdom through Ruth HaMoaviyah and Naamah Ammonit. All right? All right, so, and it's why he was worried, the Redeemer, the close Redeemer. He was worried because she came from Moab. So in the moment Boaz explaining that you have to take his woman too, he said, no, I cannot do it. Chei Paro. Paro is a rabbi. When Yosef nishba, swore, he said in the life of Paro.
Right.
ולא יעבוד שמשך וירכך לא יאסף. Your son, he will not come, it means he will not go to the night. He will not bi'ah. The coming of the sun, it means that she go down.
The sunset.
The sunset. Not in the morning, in the night it's called Atboa Shemesh.
Yeah.
The coming of the sun to the night.
The setting of the sun.
וירכך לא יאסף, and the moon, it will be not collect. It's like יאסף אל עמיו. It's like the moon will not die anymore. ולא יאסף. The continuation of the verse, כי השם יהיה לך לאור. Because God, י' כו' will be for you as light. כי השם יהיה לך לאור equals the same thing. It means we talk about revelation of the light, of the sun, with the moon inside. All right, so this refers to the rabbi. Okay, so Shechem Echad. Shechem is the concept of the rabbi. Shechem Echad equal this number, 473. Right. Okay, so the Nachasha in the prophecy of Daniel, when he talk about the beast, that she have a head of gold and the shoulder of silver and the motnaim of Nechoshet, like we explained in the past, that the concept of Nechoshet, copper, refer to the rabbi, if you remember. Okay, so they refer to Greece. Okay, so this was the third part when you go from up to down, what refers to the Chaya. Okay, after the meet in the middle with the four other beasts, when the fourth came from below, and in this same place this becomes a tiger. Namer equal Miriam, we say that the rabbi is the concept of the mother of Mashiach, of Miriam, etc. Right? So when he described this part of the thing he saw, he part about this part, she says that she is from copper. So this refers to the rabbi. The Nachasha, in Aramaic, the way it is written. All right, this enough. ג'ס, מלך זקן, equal 247, equal משיח פלוס אליהו, infinite letter in order number.
Letters in order number.
מ', שין, י', ח', פלוס, למד, י', ה', ו'. In regular number equal 1120, what is 2 times Ariel Cohen Alloro. This equal Ariel. This is 878, and this is 242. But in order number gematria, equal this number, and equal Yehoshua with 2 vav, the way it appears, the first appearance of the letter in the Torah.
Of the name?
Yehoshua.
Of the letter or of the name?
The letter. You know, we do a gematria of the first appearance of Yud, Bereshit.
Oh, okay. Right.
It's the 5th letter,
Okay,
etc. So you receive, so Yehoshua with 2 vav refer to Shlomo, not to the Rabbi. Besides this number, 273, it's a prime number. It's a prime number of Kohen. So we see that everything that refers to the Rabbi refers to me too. Okay? It's why I say that you can reverse the interpretation of the good guy and the bad guy. Who is a good guy, who is a bad guy. You can reverse it. Okay? And it can be that both of them refer to one person. And it is another one, another guy. הילד השני, the second boy. Right? We talk about 3 shepherds that can refer to one person. This is the main idea.
Right.
Because we want to save. It is written that God will kill the 3 shepherds in 1 month. So everything happened out of holiness, happened in holiness. Everything. If he's going to kill 3 shepherds, not holy, has to be a good interpretation for killing 3 shepherds in holiness. Must to be. So I propose that instead to say in 1 month, I propose in 1 body. We say that the Yareach, what is a month, what is a moon too. And we say that the moon refers to the priest, to Shlomo.
Right.
Okay? So instead of killing 3 shepherds in holiness, we say that the all will become, their concept will become one in the spirit of Shlomo. Okay, this is the main idea of all this lesson. This is what gives the number. How much equal הילד השני? When you talk about the second boy, it's even him. Not everybody will not to appreciate him. Something like this, you know. It's we talk about the Kohelet book. It's very pessimist book, right? הילד השני. What 414? What which is one of the few gematries that are telling Chabad.
That are what?
That the people of all Chabad know. It's a famous gematria in Chabad. It is written that is 2 times light, שני אור, etc. and it's ואהבת.
Right.
In the beginning of Shema Israel, you say, ואהבת את השם אלוקיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. And our sages says that you have to love God with the 2 inclination.
Right.
So this refers to 2 times to the 2 light. שני אור. 2 times אור. אור light. אור אין סוף. Infinite light. Because אין סוף equal light too.
Right.
Alright, so this refers to Jesus. That is both together.
It's also דתי.
And it's דתי too, יתד, כתיב יתד במקום נאמן. I will put the stick in a faithful place. This is about the key of the house of David. He talk about יתד, כתיב יתד במקום נאמן. Okay, so this is referred to, like I said, referred to Jesus. דתי, it's like the middle line. It's the acronym of דת, תפארת, יסוד, right? It's like always the essence of the soul appearing in the middle line.
Right.
And the middle line is connected to the beginning of everything. Always the true, what is have to do with the essence, is connected, is through the middle line, is connected to God Himself. Right. This is a secret of דתי. דת,
דגן תירוש יצהר.
דת, תפארת, יסוד. Religion, דתי. What did you say? דגן, תירוש,
ויצהר.
ויצהר, yeah, very well. יצהר is the oil, have to do with the יסוד. דגן have to do with definitely with דת. You know, it's that it's always have to do with the bread, with the 22 letter, Chita equal 22. And Tiferet, if it's referred to Yaakov, that have to do with the vine, like we see all the time. The vine, Tirosh. Very nice. It's fit very well. You call it Dagan. It's 3 kind of blessing. It's blessing with the bread, with the wine called Tirosh, and with the Yitzhar, what have to do with the olive.
Right.
With
The oil.
The oil. Yitzhar.
I mean, usually it would correspond to Chokhmah Bina Dat, right?
Yeah, it can.
Meaning the oil would be, the
The
Yitzhar
oil,
would be
the
Chokhmah.
oil is a Chokhmah, the Tirosh is a Bina, the Dagan is a Dat.
Right.
So it's written Yesod Abba Aroch is arriving till here, and the Tiferet, all the high part of the Tiferet is inside the Yesod of, is covered with the Yesod of Ima. So they are very connected. The Tiferet with the Mazer,
Right.
with the womb of the Mazer,
Right.
the Mazer, and the Yesod of the Father is long, is arrived to the Yesod to the shore of Yesod. Okay. If I do the second boy, second boy, הילד השני, filling letter, ה', י', למד, ד', A, Shin, Nun, Yud, Led, She, Li, equal 1044. What is Chen time Chai? It means 80 times Chen.
18.
18 times Chen.
Right.
This is 58 times 18. These two numbers together is a secret of 76. What refers to this year, like we explained. Right? This is the male, this is a female. Together is a Eved, servant of God, servant. Eved is 76.
Right.
Now, we have, like we explained, we have a three concepts that have to do with this year.
Mm-hmm.
We have Yeshua, right? Moshe and Eliyahu.
Right.
That equal 783. These three names appear in the beginning of chapter 17 in Matthew, right? Time to ask. Parallel to this, in the same gematria, we have the stone. We have the snake. And we have the egg that came instead of the bread, lechem, fish. No, here it's not egg, here is a crab. A crab, and here is a pizza, egg. This is a good thing, this is a bad thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is said, if you're a good father, if his child asks him a bread, he's not going to give him a stone. Time to ask. If he's going to ask a fish, you are not going to give him a snake.
Mm-hmm.
If he asks you an egg, you are not going to give him a scorpion. Right? So we have three concepts. Now we have to decide who is who. If we talk about the three concepts we just saw before. Right? First of all, in the gematria, how much equal all this? All this together equal 1758. It's a number that contains 275 prime number, 275 equal row A. And 1483 not prime number. Now, how much equal this number 1483? ויפתח השם את פי האתון. God opened the mouth of the female donkey. ויפתח השם את פי האתון. Right, this concept
God opened the mouth of the...
refer to me, of course. פי האתון, the mouth of the donkey that opened his mouth.
Right.
It's one of the two animals in the Bible that speak. It's the snake that speak, and it's the aton that speak. Right? Pi aton equal equal 4 times plant equal 552. But it's 4 times tzemach, the plant. Time 138. 138 is 2 million, etc. And it's Talmid Chacham. Talmid is a son, is a disciple, equal Ariel. Chacham is a father. So is a son that is a father, is the secret of the stone. We mentioned before Even Israel, the stone of Israel. Okay? So, Talmid Chacham, it means the disciple that make his rabbi wise, it means he make his rabbi pregnant. He has the wisdom, he's a father, it means he has the seed. The seed is always evil, Ra. Ze Ra, it's evil. Okay? Alright, so now we have 1,483. If I take the 1,000 and make from 1,001, it's 484. What is Ariel? Right? His name is Plant. Right? This is like this. right? אחד ירדוף אחד 1,000. One run after 1,000. The one becomes 1,000. The 1,000 become one. Now, this number, if I split it to prime number, to is גורמים, to find the source of the number, this will be 293 times 3 times 2. So what will be what we call the root of the number? Really, it's better to call it the source. Root is more masculine. The Rabbi Ginzburg call it מקור המספר, not שורש, מקור המספר. מקור, it's always female, so the source is more precise. So the source of the number, how we do it, we say that 293 is a 63 prime number in the series of prime number. So this number becomes 63. 3 is 3 prime number, 2 is 2. So what we receive? $2 million. Okay, so this one I take all the three concepts together. All the three concepts. Yeshua lechem, Evan. Yeshua, the bread and the stone is one concept, represents the horse. Moshe, dag nachash, represents the donkey. Eliyahu, ביצה, עקרב, זה, משה זה fish and the snake. After Eliyahu, the egg and the scorpion represent the mule, right? If we take all the three together, right, we receive the number 1758. That if we find the root, the source of this number, this becomes 378, what is $2 million. Now, the rho A, if I just take rho A, it's equal 275, equal ויברכהו השם. ויברכהו השם, it is written in a story of Yitzchak when you find 100 שערים, 100 gates. And is written in Shimshon 2, Shimshon הגיבור, that God bless him. And this equal, if I take Ariel Shlomo in filling letter in order number. It means this is 275, that is Aleph, Resh, Yud, Aleph, Lamed, Ariel, Shlomo, Shin, Lamed, Mem, Hey, Shlomo. In order number. If I do it in regular gematria, I will receive 1355. What is שלושת הרועים? The three shepherd. It's why we get to the conclusion that is one moon. Okay? Ariel Shlomo in regular gematria equals the three shepherd, and in order number gematria, all in filling letter, equal shepherd. Now we say that rho A in filling letter equal a ton in filling letter, the female donkeys that refer to Esav. Esav in order number equal a ton in order number, 43. And equal misham rho A. Again, from there, shepherd, the stone of Israel. Just misham rho A equal this number. Misham is donkey plus horse, is Lubavitch. Before this is Abir Yaakov. Abir Yaakov is Rabbi Akiva, the same letter. Abir Yaakov. From the stone of Israel is fed by Abir Yaakov. Abir Yaakov, it's like Yafozuz Roe Yadav. It is written in Kabbalah that from the end of Yosef, when he was running away from the wife of Potiphar, came seed. Mm. And it's like something that you should not give to the evil guy, and still you gave him. So the stone of Israel, what referred to the donkey, for my opinion, from this seed is fed Esav. It's like something that Yaakov don't want to give him. But anyway, he gave him. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like something that sees that go out not in only way. Right. Right? It's something very deep in Kabbalah. Mm. My rabbi, when I start to talk about Jesus, so my rabbi said, everything I teach him, he go to the other side. It's like I gave him a seed that I should not give him.
Oh, about you?
Yeah. So he have a thought like this many times that, he feed me with very, very profound deep thing. Now I take this stuff and I throw it to the Christian. So it's like, יפוז זרועי ידיו, it's like something that was not supposed to go out and go out.
Right.
Okay. Aber Yaakov is the same letter of Rabbi Akiva. The same letter exactly. So, like we say, we have ילד מסכן וחכם, this equal 288, Rapach. We have מלך זקן וכסיל, a king, old king and stupid. That equals 373. And we have the second boy, הילד השני, the second child. השני equal 365. שסה. This always refers to Yitzchak, the blood. It's a gidim of the blood, right? Refer to the commandment, don't do.
Right.
Represent the fear of God.
The prohibitions.
Ramach, 248, represent to the love of God, to Avram.
365 prohibitions.
Yeah, all right. So this is second boy. So this refers to Yitzchak. Equal 440, like we said. All right. So we have three numbers. Like we said, the first one is a chamur, is a donkey. And it's referred to the Moshe. The snake and the fish. The second one is a horse, because we say uxil equal horse, and it's referred to Yeshua, the stone, and the bread. Now we have a problem. The stone and the bread always refer to the bad guy, to the body, not to the soul. The rabbi referred to the blood, horse, blood of horse, flesh of donkey, but horse referred to the blood. But, like we say, inside the horse you have the donkey, so this is the way it goes. When we say Yeshua equals stone in order number, equal 53. Like stone even in regular gematria. Okay? So this it's not other way to see it. This is the way it's referred to the concept of the old king. And the second child, we say, is referred to Jesus, to Yitzchak, but then to the light of infinite light. But everything that refer to Yitzchak below, everything that refer to Yitzchak above refer to Yitzchak below as well. So it's because he is between the sun and the moon, so he contains both of them. The good inclination and the bad inclination, okay? Like Jesus, like a child. Okay? This three concepts, Yeshua, stone, bread, Yeshua, even, lechem, equal 517, what equal Yeshua plus the Samech Mem, with the devil. It's why we have a stone. Stone is always a name for the Yetzer Hara, for the bad inclination, according to our sages. It's why we have the bread. The bread is in the middle. The bread always refers to the Father. And here we talk about the real Father. So, when we talk about Yeshua, you cannot talk about the Rabbi without talking about what is inside, what is the real Father revelation. It's why we have the stone and we have the bread here. And it's why in the Gematria you have Yeshua plus 131. Samael, the name of the angel of Esau. The same Gematria, 570. Yeshua is Yeshua, but Even plus Lechem equal 131. Now there was other three concepts we talk about them. First of all, let's finish with this. The second boy, this refers to Yitzchak, to the rabbi. This can be Jesus too. This is a mule, Pered. This is a concept of Eliyahu, a crab, scorpion, ביצה, egg. How much equal Eliyahu, a crab, ביצה? 531. What is the משקה plus the אופה? The Torah call the chief of the wine the משקה. משקה. And the chief of the bread, אופה. אופה is somebody that baker. So we talk about the concept that is between the wine and the bread. This equals these three concepts that of Eliyahu, the scorpion, and the egg. We talk about the mule, the rabbi. Okay? Now the other three concepts equal the donkey, this other concept equal 710. Seven, 71 is Yimach Shmo in order number. So it's like 10 times Yimach Shmo. Now, when we talk about the concept of the vine, the verse about the vine, there was a free concept. There was Geffen Zot, this vine, what equal Israel. This was a Kana. Geffen Zot, that have to do with Israel, this referred to the horse, to the vine, to the rabbi. After it was a Kana, Asher Nat'ah Yeminecha, that your right hand plant. יש, הבט נא משמיים וראה ופקוד גפן זאת watch from heaven and see and remember this wine. This is one concept, this is a mother. After kana, that you write and plant. Plant is a seed. It's a seed. This is a father. And kana we say it's a Kohen. And we say that we have here the acronym of Anochi. How much equal vekana?
81.
Anochi. Right, so we have the acronym of Anochi, and vekana, and zekana, and the Kohen equal Anochi too. Anochi we say that refer to Esav. Right? Esav is writing Anochi 81 times in the Torah. After we have Ve'al Beni Matztalach. So we say the Beni Matztalach refer to the bad guy. So how many bad guys we have? This is supposed to refer to Jesus, to the good guy, to the one above. So it is written Al, on top of the sun, Beni Matztalach, a son you adapt to you, it's referred to Shlomo, equal Halal Rasha, the empty wicked. We talk a lot about this concept of Halal Rasha. So the other concept, the Al Beni Matztalach refer to Jesus. If we talk about the Trinity, we refer to the Son. Ben it's a son. But this son is connected to the wicked. Wicked is like the Father, it's like the Father God. It's not a wicked like we understand in this world, the wicked. You understand this?
Yeah.
All right, so Val Ben Matztalach refer to Jesus, to the second boy. Okay, we have three concepts. Now we parallel, we put everything together, what we pass through all these 2 months that we're talking about this year. It's already more of 2 months. Right? So we put them all together. We say that we take 3 concepts and really each one of the 3 concepts can refer to one personality. Any one of us have to refer to each one of these personalities. Each one of us, every time we learn about any personality in the Torah, each one of us have to think how his soul is related to this person. Relates to this person. Any personality, good, evil. Each story in the Torah is a story that refers to us. When we have few personality, you have to relate yourself to one of them, basically. But really the best rectification is when everything will become one. It's all one. All the 3 become one. All the 2 become one. All the 3 become one. Hashem Echad, okay? 1, 1, 1. So we have here 3 numbers, 288, 373, and 414. That together equal these 3 numbers.
1075.
Yes, 1075. 1075. What is Hashem Elokei Avraham, Yitzchak וישראל, God, the God of Avraham, Yitzchak, and Israel. It means we have three concepts. The donkey corresponds to Avraham, the mule corresponds to Yitzchak, and Israel is Yaakov, is a rabbi, the stone of Israel is there, the stone of Israel is inside there. Okay, so this is one of the things that equal this thing. And another thing, Anochi הגפן האמיתית, I am the real vine, like the word of Jesus, that equal Israel in filling letter. Anochi הגפן האמיתית. I am the real wine. All this is, all together is the real wine. That contain free, that contain all the Trinity, the vine, ולגפן 13 רגעים. And Israel with filling letter, י' ש' ר' א' ל'. We say that this refers to the light of the first day of the creation, right? If I do ילד מסכן וחכם, with big מנצפח, equal 1498. What is 7 times ילד מסכן? A poor kid and smart equal 7 times ילד מסכן. Sorry. This is 214 spirit, רוח. So we have here 7 spirit. Equal שמש פלוס ירח פלוס שמש. The sun and the moon in the middle plus the sun. So now we see the connection between the ילד מסכן וחכם with the concept of the good inclination. It means the rabbi. In this Gematria, we receive, this has to do with the Chaya, the rabbi and the moon inside, but between the sun and the moon is a Dordorim, is a David, and equal החיה אשר הייתה ואיננה הוא השמיני, is the 8th one. So when we talk about the Chaya, in the Chaya, in the middle, you have the bad inclination, what is the ילד מסכן וחכם. It means is a father, Chacham is father. And we talk about the rabbi, the sun, the moon that is inside the sun. Now, the rabbi, when he's going to receive this concept, that is a ילד חכם, ילד מסכן וחכם, together with the sun, with the secret of the Shaish, what is the reverse letter of Yishai, right? Shin, Yud, Shin. The Shaish is a marble. When he's going to receive the beast, it means when he's going to receive the fifth head of the beast, is going to become him. Is going to become the rabbi, what is the beast that was and she's not anymore. Because when you talk about the beast that came from the beast, that refers to the rabbi, היא זה החיה שהייתה ואיננה. החיה שהייתה ואיננה ועתידה לבוא, and she will come back and she will come in the future. He said this about the beast that came from the abyss. He said החיה שהייתה ואיננה. ועתידה, and she will come back and in the future she will come. ועתידה, how you say ועתידה? ועתידה לבוא.
She is destined.
She will come back in the future. How she come back in the future? As a reincarnated soul in the rabbi. He said when he talk about the 8th candle, what refer to the 6th one, he call him he said that this is the beast that she's not anymore. He's the 8th one. She's not anymore, but she's how she come back? With him, with the rabbi. The rabbi come back with the rabbi. Yoshiyahu come back with Yoyakim, with the generation that came after, with the rabbi. Okay? Now there are very, very nice debates about this expression in the book of Revelation. החיה שהייתה ואיננה ועתידה לבוא, equal 1404. What is 2 times the name Yeshua with the Ein in the middle. 2 times. It means it's like the Chaya received twice from what is above her. Like Elisha received twice of Eliyahu. Eliyahu equals son. So we have here 2 sons. 2 times Ben. Ben with a big nun. Okay? This is a place of the beast. It means is the Achia Shiloni, but a Shiloni equal Elisha. Right? Is the first generation. After Eliyahu, after Elisha. But Elisha is inside Achia Shiloni. It's why Ashiloni equal Elisha. 411. Chaos refers to Asa. Okay, so this is the Himetia of this beast. That the book of Revelation said this expression about the beast that came from the abyss, what we said that refers to the rabbi. After is the beast that came from the sea, after is the beast that came from the earth. They refer to the horse, the mule and the donkey. This is a chaya, what is the secret of the te'ena. Te'ena is a fig tree. Right? Te'ena. The fig tree is the te'ena. The fig tree is the tree of knowledge, good and evil, that refer to the chaya, the sun and the moon. Is where start duality, good and evil. So all the permutation of te'ena of this number equal 3, 3, 3, 0. What is 5 times 666.
Right.
Now this number 3,330 equal this infinite letter. Hey.
No, you don't have to write it on.
Het.
That's a lot.
Hey. Shin. Hey. Yud. Taf. Hey. ואיננה. וו. א'. י'. נון. נון. ה'. ו'. עין. ת'. י'. ד'. ה'. למד. ב'. ו'. אחיה שהייתה, the beast that was, and she's ועתידה, that she was and she's not anymore, ואיננה, and she, ועתידה, I say ועתידה,
She's destined to come.
she's destined to come, לבוא, to come. This equal 3,330, what is 5 times
666.
666. Now, if I do all this in order number, what I'll receive? 666. How many letters we have here? 69. 69 is a Trinity, is a number of Chen in the Bible, like we explained. How much equal Mashiach in the first appearance, the letter of Mashiach in the first appearance in the Torah? The first appearance of Mem is 14. The first appearance of Shin is 4. Right? Bereshit.
Yeah.
Yud, first appearance of Yud,
Bereshit.
is
5.
5. The first appearance of Het is 46.
Choshech.
How much equal together?
Um, 69.
69. 69 is Mashiach.
Wow.
10 times 10 times 69 is the beast that came from the abyss. Is Menachem Mendel Mashiach, is Miriam in the filling letter, is Gross in the filling letter, is Moshe, 2 times Moshe. Many things. 2 times this number is 10 times plant. Right? This is 5 times plant.
Right.
2 times 69 is plant, is tzemach, 138. See, it's all connected together. Now we didn't start to talk about the Rapach, so we leave this for the next time with God help. All the Kabbalistic ideas that have to do with the concept of the 288. Nice. It's supposed to be part of this session, but it's too late. Thank you very much.
You.